And back here live, CRS 2024, day 3 coverage here from the Omni Hotel. It's hard to believe how fast it's just like flying by, too, with all the great coverage we've had, too. Again, thanks to the sponsors for making it happen. Don't forget Show Dog and Friends tonight at the Wild Beaver Saloon Benefit Show. Late, great Toby Keith playing tribute out there. Trailer Choir getting back together for the first time since 2010. And, of course, out there, a solid auction raising money for donations to OK Kids Corral for childhood cancer, which was Toby's charity, too, as well. Come on out, buy something, have a good time, make a donation. It's going to be fun. I'm taking home some sports memorabilia, too, as well. Brandon Morrell here, Maggie Baugh.
What up? How are you?
Showing up. What's up?
I'm so excited. It's been too long, so I'm stoked to be able to.
I'm glad you said, you know what? Are you at the Omni? Come on up here. I was like, absolutely.
I'm here.
The best ones are impromptu, right? They're really good. Hey, let's talk about this single, 24. You guys just putting this out. Love this song. Love everything about you as an artist. Tell us all about it, some of the backstory of the writing.
Man, so 24, I wrote at the end of November, early December, and it's basically about, that saying, new year, new me. It's about leaving somebody behind, leaving negative energy behind in 2023, and being able to move on and have a fresh start to a brand new year in 2024. It's really cool because it also links up with my age. I was born in 2000, so my birthday is in a few weeks. So thank you, and it's super exciting because it's like I'm leaving you in 23, and I'm moving on in 24. So it also has to do with my age as well, which I think is really cool because a lot of people can relate to it, whether they're my age or if the year matters to them, But the recording process and the writing process was really, really fun. Elena Jones, Tyler Bank, I wrote it with them, as well as Andrew Capra. He's amazing. And the recording process was really cool. Frank Gagliardi and Chris Bush and Devin Malone and myself actually played on it, produced it, and mixed it. The vocals were one take because I was sick during the recording session, so I literally had one take. That was it. And then, I recorded a lot of the guitars myself. So the opening riff and the solo is me.
Love your writing in your songs. I love the lyrics. And I think that's a connection you have to make with an audience out there, too, because if they can't feel it, it's hard for them to kind of keep listening or go to the shows, things like that. How important is it to be authentic in this business?
I think it's extremely important to be authentic. There's so many people who, if you try to copy them and be like them, that doesn't make you. I think the people who succeed in this industry is 100% themselves and are unique to themselves. So I think it's extremely important. Nobody can tell your story better than you, so why tell somebody else's story?
This female movement in country music, I put you right there in this category of this Lainey Wilson, this whole, several women making their mark. And I've asked several ladies, Priscilla Block stopped by and some others the other day too, what it means now to have this women's movement in country. Just for me, it feels like it's been long overdue for 20, 25 years.
I think it's absolutely incredible, and I think the women are more powerful than ever. And I literally ran into Ashley Cook in the lobby. Florida girls, we go way back. She's performing at Riv Roundup this weekend, which is our hometown festival, which is so exciting. And I just think it's amazing. She stopped and we hung out and we chatted for a bit. And I just think that women in this day and age are more than ever willing to help.
Let's talk about 2024 and how excited you are. Obviously, 24 itself, you're well out there too, but goals and aspirations, new music, EPs, what can we expect and what are you most excited about?
Man, I just released a song called 24 that we just talked about, but also I'm getting ready to release a new single called Would've Left First, and then I'll probably have a follow-up single after that and an EP to follow in the spring, but I'll be on tour this year. I'm so excited. I have like 15 dates, 20 dates already, including international tour dates. I'll be going to London, Manchester, UK, and Glasgow. I'm so excited. So y'all follow me online, and I'll be posting an updated tour poster next week.
Watch out, Kirsty. She's going to London too. You never know. You're coming over there for the UK tour for 5 weeks.
Let's do it.
You got to hear the single she put out today. Beaches Be Crazy.
Yeah, come on. I will. I'll have to hit her up.
I just love the title of that too as well. She's down in Florida, and just shout out to Kirsty Krause for all the work she does for the show. All right, I feel like there's a 90s country resurgence coming back a little bit too, because I love everybody. We just had Heartland on, and some other ones too have done that. But this Zach Top and Randall King and this Three Chords and the Truth, how important is this for the industry? And do you feel there's a thirst and a hunger for it?
I think it's really amazing because the 90s was the best time in country music. So if any time in country music was going to come back, it would be 90s. And I think that's so amazing. And there's a lot of artists, like you said, like Randall King, also Jade Eagleton is amazing. He's a Canadian act. He's incredible. I think it's really, really awesome. I think country music could use a little bit of that. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of the writers and artists in country music are creating their own little branches, like kind of like myself. I wouldn't really consider myself like old school country music, but I'm definitely not pop country. So I think country music is really exciting because there's so many different branches of the tree that it's grown.
Process of making music. Walk me through the songwriting process, the craft of it. And I've never been in a writer's room. That's one of the things that I want to walk in there and just kind of be a fly on the wall to hear the
Yeah.
ideas that go around, and your favorite part of that songwriting process.
My favorite part of the songwriting process is definitely bringing songs to life. I know that sounds like really, really bringing stories to life. I know that sounds like really
Yeah.
cheesy, but there's something so wonderful about just going into a songwriting room and writing and talking about your story and seeing it come to life through words and being able to rhyme it and put it to a melody. Anytime I walk into a writing room, I always have a melody, a guitar part, a hook or a story or a concept. Or sometimes when I write with my best friend, we literally just talk. We're like, how's everybody doing? You know, it's like free therapy basically. But it's really, really exciting, especially when there's something heavy on my heart that comes out, you know, and then being able to produce it and put it out. It's a full circle moment. It's the coolest feeling ever.
Let's build on that too, because with that process is collaboration. We've seen it on the award shows, ACM, CMAs, and all these things that are happening now. You look at a Shenandoah, Luke Combs connection that's coming back to as well with 2 Dozen Roses. Big thing happening in the industry is collaboration.
Yeah, I'm really excited because Adam Sanders just put out his album a couple months ago, or actually a month ago, and I have a duet on there. So make sure that you go check it out. It's called Lie About the Truth. I didn't write it, but I was a feature on it, which is so cool. So make sure that you check that out.
Whatever she sings, she just brings to life. So she can write it, make it good. Adam Sanders, another fantastic talent. All right, let's have a little fun. But before I fly back Sunday, is it Hattie B's or this Princess Hot Chicken, or should I try both?
Oh my gosh. Well, you might as well try both if you got time. I've never been to either, so let me know how they
Really?
are.
You've never tried that? Well, is there a place for a hot chicken sandwich that you do like?
It's so funny. I'm not a spicy girl, so
You're
I
not
couldn't
spicy?
tell you.
Okay.
I know. I'm sorry. I might lose fans because of this.
All right, I got to ask you about having a little fun with this one.
Yeah, come
Were
on.
you a Swiftie growing up?
Okay, so it's really funny that you say this. Yes and no. Yes, of course, Taylor Swift is the queen. I listened to her growing up, of course. But no, because I actually grew up playing classical music, classical violin. And then I went to a fine arts school. So I was in and out of orchestra for years. So at the time of Taylor Swift was really booming in my day and age, I was playing Beethoven. Okay. And then I fell in love with country music in the way that my dad played Zach Brown around me all the time. So yes, I'm a Swiftie for sure, but at the same time, it's like I grew up on a different kind of music that made me who I am, not her.
Well, I was going to say that because Swiftie, Travis Kelce, this thing's been everywhere
Oh my
out
gosh,
there
I
too.
know.
Thoughts on that too? I think it's great for the industry.
Listen, I don't sports ball. I don't pay attention to any of that. I think if she's in love, then good for her. I love love.
I love it too. They just pan over there, have the wide shots of her in the press box, and Kelce down there doing what he's doing too as well. Super Bowl, did you watch it at all?
I did. I watched
You did.
the concert.
Hey, you know what? Usher and Reba's opening anthem was,
Oh, it was incredible. Yeah.
was fantastic.
It's
too.
funny. I'm literally wearing a Preds jacket. I think this is the most sports I
By the way, I do have to.
Support.
I've been to the live hockey before, but I've never been to a Preds game.
Oh,
We gotta
Preds
go. We
games
gotta
are
go.
so much fun. There was a game last night. I wish I went. It's amazing. Preds games are so much fun.
If there's one Saturday, I'm gonna have to take it in before I leave
Go,
too. So,
go.
just love hockey there too as well. We gotta go sometime, no doubt. We gotta make it happen.
I'm so down. Let me know on Saturday. I'm here.
Let's do it too as well. Maggie Baugh, hey, appreciate you being with us.
Thank
Thanks
you
so
so much for having me.
You got it. 24 across all the streaming platforms out there. More coverage coming up. CRS Day 3, 2024 coming up too as well. KKTC True Country 99.9 and our friends at HighTideCountry.net. Stay tuned. A lot more coming.